What's up, guys? Corey has no life here, and welcome to one of the smallest dirt oval tracks in iRacing, the Chili Bowl. That's right, it's another day of week 13 dirt ridiculousness, and on this day we were at the Chili Bowl, of course, running in the 360. So sit back, relax, have some fun, and let's see how this one is going to unfold for us.
Oh, smoking Jesus titty cinnamon, that is a monster! That's gonna be sweet!
Alright, here we go for qualifying now. 2 laps to try and set the best time. We get a lap and a half of quote-unquote warm-up. So this first lap won't count for anything. Just a general reminder of where the track is. And here we go as we start our first lap around the Chili Bowl. Try and stay nice and tight into that berm. That's where the fast times are. As we come across, our first lap is going to be a 9.489, and it was good enough for P1, but it very quickly pipped by Ryan Mayer, who moved it up in the first, and the second lap goes faster, a 9.431, and that could not touch the time set by the 19 car, who will be sitting on poles. That's going to put us in P2. So stay tuned, here comes the feature race. Alright, here we go now, feature race time, and I'm starting out of my most hated position outside the front row, and you'll see why it's my most hated position on the start here. But we've got 4 sprint cars, a late model, a V8 dirt modified, aka a 358 modified, and 1 midget to take the green flag here. Strength of field's pretty low, but the guy who's starting on the pole and the guy who's starting out of third, they're both 4K drivers. The Pulsar is a 4.2K, P3 is a 4.1. As the pace car goes in, we're about to get started. And I can't see the leader, he's miles ahead of me. I'm actually going to cross the line here in third. Going to rail it around the outside, and we're just going to sneak second place back. And we actually pulled a little bit of a gap. Tyler, who is in third place, a 4.1K driver, he must have made a little bit of a mistake there on lap number 1. As the 3 of us pull away from the rest of the pack. It's just all about trying to nail that perfect lap time. Our first lap in is a 19.678, sorry, a 9.678, and then we make that better with a 19.570. The leader's put in a 4.22, so he is probably not going to get bothered until we reach that traffic. And I'll go even faster again with a 5.43. And now we enter lap traffic on lap number 6. Let's see how the leader navigates the traffic here. He gets underneath the midget just nicely, and he deals with the modified even better as we get around the midget and now around the modified. And you can see off in the distance there, the white sprint car flipped, and he's made contact with the leader. The leader is gone. He got forced into the pit lane, and now the late model and the number 4 sprint car there have had it coming together, coming out of turn 4. That's just inherited the lead for us. Now we have a little bit of a gap, 2.1 seconds over the second place driver of Tyler Wineland. And we've got a bit of an air gap here before we start reaching cars again. So it's just about trying to be consistent without making any mistakes. We have set our fast lap of a 9.505. There's trouble in the middle of 3 and 4. That was the leader beforehand. Ryan Mayer and the midget of Cole Brickman. As now we see the midget and the 358 modified here in front of us. A little bit balked there by the modified. And this is going to allow Tyler to close in the gap quite considerably to me. So now we just go try and get around the midget. The midget's probably one of the best cars to try and get around this track. Oh, but we've had it coming together. I think he might have come down a little bit. There might have been a little bit of net code in that as well. And now Tyler Wineland right on my tail as the midget still flipped there in turn 1. We have reached the halfway point, 15 laps down, 15 laps to go. Very quick race since we're pumping out times under 10 seconds almost every single lap. We rebuilt the gap back out to about a second, but that can very easily come down if I'm not paying enough attention. And it is starting to come down ever so slightly. So it's just all about trying to get in those perfect laps, trying to navigate the traffic as perfectly as I can. As now we are 19 laps complete with just 11 laps to go. And time really does fly around the tiny track here at the Chili Bowl. Also, if you're not hearing any voice comms, that's because there was none. Everyone in this race was very quiet. Everyone pretty much just stayed off comms. As we reach the modified once more, we'll put him another lap down here. It seems the 4 car has gone 8 laps down, so we make a mistake in turn 2 there. That allows Tyler to close up the gap behind us. And it's quite a bit nerve-wracking having a 4K driver behind you as we've reached the midget once more. Now I'm hoping I can pass him without any contact. He runs high on the track. I try and sneak underneath him. No room to set. He runs high once more. This is the opportunity I need. Get right up on the inside and make sure I don't make any contact with him. Slide up in front of him. That was a nice pass. Now you see the former leader there, Ryan Mayer. He's back in 3rd position and he's a lap down. As we've only got a couple laps to go here. I think we get the 2 to go as we cross the line this time, which we do. The 4 car comes out of the pits on the main straight, and I seen him crash Ryan, so I'm not really trying to get around him here. Got a little bit of a gap to Tyler as it's white flag last lap. We come around turns 3 and 4 for the final time. We're going to take home the win here at the Chili Bowl. Because I wasn't involved in much, we don't really have any replay cameras to show you. We only had that one incident. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And the next video you see will actually be from Pickup Cup. So stay tuned for that one. As we're going to go park it in the pits since we can't reach the victory lane there.
Oh, smoking Jesus titty cinnamon, that is a monster! That's gonna be sweet!